Chef Jason Parsons is going to give us his secrets. Okay, you're going to reveal all on Cityline today. Just three things, just a little bit. We're going to talk about searing. We're going to talk about bumping up the flavor. We're going to talk about tenderizing so that you can do it like a pro. Starting with that sear, I think people stay away from it because it just doesn't work like it works on the TV shows. What are you doing? One of the most common
questions I get is, how do you get a really good browning on a steak? And it's like, you know what? You got to first of all start off with a really good pan. Something that's got a good surface, you know, even heat throughout the pan. I've used a little bit of grapeseed oil here because it's got a high temperature. It's not going to smoke too much. It's starting to, but it's getting there.
Okay.
Olive oil is going to burn on you. You know, we're talking about healthy things. Olive oil is great raw, but when you cook it, it changes. Okay.
Yeah.
Start off with a great steak like this. But, you know, Julia Child always used to say, you've got to dry off your meat. Keep it dry. Keep it dry. But, you know, you do. You have to get it dry.
Julia be happy with it.
You know, but it's just, you know, if you're putting moisture into there, it's boiling. It's not frying, right?
You're so right.
Yeah, so you got to dry it off and then get some chunky salt in there. You know, we had the salt earlier, which salt makes things better, you know?
And it's not true that you should not salt steaks before you fry them. It's not as if you leave the salt on the meat for half an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you salt your meat and you just pan it, then it's great. And the
helps.
salt is beautiful.
Yeah, the salt adds
Look
the
at these
crispiness.
flakes.
But season in the pan. Season in the pan.
Yeah.
If you season in the fridge, it's going to dry out.
Yeah.
So, but lots like that, and then a little bit of oil, and just let it. There you go. You do that?
That's just
you know?
Look at that.
That's it. Done. Right?
That's it. So we're going to leave it.
Don't, you know, you sear a steak, you know, you flip it over, you might do it one more time, but really it's on one side, halfway cooked, on the other side. Don't be like flipping it over every 10 minutes. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Let's leave it for a while.
Okay, we're going to move on while we leave that alone. We're going to tenderize some meat here.
That's a beautiful piece of meat.
I love it. Come on, you know. So sometimes you get a piece of meat, but it needs to be broken down. So you just give it a little tenderizing. And this helps. Oh, come on, come on.
I don't want to get my blouse dirty.
Get in there and show how to do it. Get in there.
No, you have to be close. And you put some passion into it.
But you know.
No, go. Keep going. Keep going.
The thing is, they have fibers in there. You need to break them down. If you break them down and then you sear it, you know, again, not too long on both sides. Just carve it down, slice it thin so you're not chewing on big pieces of meat. It's going to be as tender as it can be.
That's the point of tenderizing, just so you get more flavor out of it? Because I've often wondered, like, why?
No, the flavor's already there, but if it's nice and thick like that, if you don't cook it perfectly, it's going to be chewy.
Oh,
you know, because with
tougher pieces of
meat,
like the rumps and the loins, the pork, and stuff like that, spread it out a little bit.
The cheaper stuff sometimes.
It gives you a chance to buy cheaper stuff.
Exactly. Keeps your costs down.
Okay.
And there's different ways to tenderize. One, you can take your aggression out with a hammer and just pound it.
Yeah.
Not a bad way.
But also you can tenderize and flavor at the same time.
Okay.
Acid is a great way for really breaking the fibers down. You know, using different types of vinegar, raspberry vinegar, balsamic vinegar. If you're using vinegars, add a little bit of oil as well, otherwise it's going to get a little bit too crazy on you.
Yeah.
It is in the acid, like Coca-Cola. Pretty darn good to me.
It works, right?
Yeah. I don't like drinking it, but you put it in some ribs.
But don't leave it too long. You'll never find your piece of meat.
And that's exactly. But the same with this. You know, pineapple juice and apple juice, great, but exactly the same thing though. You know, maybe an hour or two, no longer.
You can't go too
Otherwise, you're going to see it comes out, it looks cooked. You ever done that with pork and it's kind of gray? You've cooked it, you know?
Okay.
But one thing people don't realize is yogurt is an amazing tenderizer.
So you just do it like
That's
that?
chicken
You put it in a dish with the yogurt for how long, do you think?
You can leave that overnight because it's got good cultures in there.
But when you think of shish tao chicken, it's in yogurt.
Yeah, and you take the yogurt flavor, some curry powder, whatever, boom, in there, done. Now adding flavor. This is the thing that blows my mind.
So we're not going back there yet, huh?
Do you want to go check on it? Should we have a look at it?
I'm getting a little like,
I think it's good. I think it's good.
It's good, it's good, it's good.
Oh, it's coming.
It's good, it's good. See? You want to turn it. Don't turn it. Leave it alone.
Don't touch it. Don't even think about it.
But here's the thing. You take potatoes, you put them in a pot, you put water on them, and you boil them. What are you using water for? You use chicken stock, beef stock. Are they going to taste better? Of course they're going to taste better.
We're talking about enhancing flavor now because I think a lot of us try recipes and we're thinking, why doesn't it have that punch that it has when we go to a restaurant?
You've got to think of every single thing. When you're cooking potatoes, we think of the potato, but it's everything that comes in contact with that potato.
Put it in stock rather than water.
Why add garlic when you can add roasted garlic?
Right.
This garlic last night, he's got it. Give it a flip. Is it good? Give it a. There we go. Get a look at that.
This, baby.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, that's lovely.
Very nice.
But I took this in tin foil, a little bit of oil, closed it up. Throw it in my oven, about 400 degrees for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You come up, the house smells absolutely amazing.
Right.
And then you just push it out and you've got raw, roasted garlic. You throw that into a pasta, or fantastic.
Butter this
Spread it right on toast.
Yeah.
For sure. Spices.
Yes.
People don't use enough spices. You know, you add, I got fenugreek here, I've got coriander, and I've got fennel seeds, star anise, pink peppercorns. Add those into your dishes, but the one thing people don't realize is if you take these spices, put them in a pan, and just lightly toast them. Here, smell that. Now smell that.
And when you look at Indian cuisine,
it really brings out
they
the
know
flavor.
how to do this.
It does. And then what you do is you take oils, you got lemon oils, you got, of course, great wine in there, but similar to the acid, you don't want to leave it too long.
Right.
But you marinate it. This piece of salmon, you can stick it in the fridge overnight, take it off, grill it on the barbecue. It's going to taste absolutely amazing.
You know what's interesting about this? A lot of people think flavor is fat.
No.
None of this stuff is fat.
No.
It's actually just adding in those little touches, warming up the spices. It's really going to bring it out.
And herbs. I mean, this is the secret weapon of every chef.
Use a ton of it.
And
fresh herbs.
You'll get more for your money. You have to remember that fish and meat are expensive, so you want to have the best of the best.
Okay, it's not ready. I get it.
Throw that in there like that. You know, give me that garlic. Get some garlic in there.
Let it sit. That's how you sear it properly. Wipe it off. Really hot pan. Go home. Try it tonight.